example of how you can finish and score inside without dunking the ball.
When I came here, I didn't really know who Coach Strickland was. But then, like probably the second day of my visit, I found out, and I was like, wow. So a guy who's played 17 years in the NBA has like left everything just to came here, start with a new team, and being coached by a guy like him is just such a big thing for me. I never had a chance to coach with someone like him, and even I know he doesn't really coach my position. I've worked with him sometimes, and I can really tell that he's a great coach. He was a great player, and that he's trying to teach us. No matter what position do you play, no matter who you are, he's gonna treat you the same way and trying to get from you the best player you can be.
Ball is blocked by Dampier, but Rod Strickland tracks it down. Strickland in the lane again, his 10-footer is good.
I did not know who Coach Strickland was. Actually, once I first met him, I Googled him, and I actually watched the highlights of him play. And you would never think that this coach now used to play like that back then. It's crazy to think that.
Strickland on the inbound, got inside, laid it in.
For his height, he's one of the best finishers in the league.
I mean, as a little kid, you dream about being coached or playing in the NBA and coached by an NBA player that would play in the NBA.
Up against Calbert Chaney. They say Chaney's 6'7". Strickland right down the lane. Another
finger rolled it in again.
Acrobatic reverse layup, jumping off 2 feet, shooting it from the hip.
And I think it's just truly a blessing for me to come here and be able to pick Coach Strickland's mind, see what he's thinking of on certain things of my game and how I can get better.
Back up,
I know he's been on that road. He's been where I want to go, and he's achieved that dream. So every day I'm in the gym getting shots with him. He's telling me what I need to do better, and I strategically listen to him, and everything he comes out of his mouth, I try and follow, so I can achieve my dream.
Front, left hand, with the foot. Push it all the way with the foot. Back. More short, quick short.
Coach Strickland is a huge piece to our staff. We've been able to work together now for over 6 years. Memphis, the Dominican national team, Kentucky, and he has a value that it's hard to describe. From his own playing experience, life experiences, to the way he communicates and he can relate to players, his teaching, and all those things are what make Rod Strickland such a special person as well as a coach.
Coach Strickland has a unique basketball perspective, wealth of knowledge and experience in the game. Being one of the great players in the NBA for so long, learning from some of the best coaches in the world, kind of gives him that hands-on experience that is really hard to teach, to be honest. And he's a great communicator with our players. Unbelievable amount of respect, knowledge of the game, and not only on the court but in recruiting, tremendous with the community in recruiting and the way he communicates and relates to people. And so just a home run to have him be around and watch him work. I get to learn a lot from him and how he teaches and how he shows the guards how to be able to have success on the floor. So it's been a thrill for me as an assistant and a colleague to learn from him as well.
Put it on the backboard. Put it on the other side of the backboard. That's short. That's too slow.
It's easier to look up to a coach who has NBA experience than the one that doesn't, because I want to get there, and I talk to him about that, and he helps me, whatever I need help with. So it's easy to listen to someone who's been there, because that's where I'm trying to go. So I try to listen and be a sponge to whatever he tells me. Being at South Florida with Coach Strickland, you get that coaching from a person who played in the NBA for a long time, and excelled at it. Nowadays, you see some, that's starting to be like a thing now to give people who you know, played in the NBA on everybody's coaching staff, but Coach Strickland actually was very, very good at, you know, in the NBA and in the college ranks. So, you know, not many people can say they have that as a coach.
When I'm working out with a guard on our team, I mean, I always go back to the beginning, and I think it's just basic fundamentals. And I think a lot of times, you know, as these kids grow in these day and times, you know, the fundamentals are a little different now. It's not, you know, they haven't been taught the exact science all the time. So I just try to give them that. You know, there's no like trick pony to this, you know what I mean? It's just getting guys in the gym and working on their weaknesses. You know, whether that's their left hand, whether it's ball handling, whether it's shooting, and it's repetition. So I think at the end of the day, it's just about getting them in the gym and working out. And then it's about having that kid who's really, really into working out and wants to be in the gym. And those are the guys who succeed and become great. But I just think, you know, like I said, it's not a trick pony. It's just about getting them in there, you know, getting back to the basics, whether it's footwork or whatever, and just working on it in repetition, because that's how you get better, just repetition.
Still to come on Bulls basketball.
The paint fires the pass, and Anthony Collins took it out of the hands of Marcus Kennedy. Lead pass to Corey Allen. A catch, tough angle, ball fake, off the window, miss. Dunked down by Jaleel Cousins. The big fella followed with authority.
USF Basketball Run With Us is brought to you by Florida Prepaid, Canes Furniture, Tampa General Hospital, UPS, and USF Health. Don't go anywhere, more USF Basketball when we return.